Welcome back to Tran Wins Tactics Ogre. Today we are going to go on episode 4, the Magnificent 12. I assume this is actually referring to the player characters because you can deploy 12. Because there's only 8 Dark Knights, not counting the numerous Templars which number more than 12. You'll see. Refer to a monument to peace in the talk section of the Warren Report. This can only be done if you have Catiua and Vyce in your party and the game was completed with Catiua, meaning you can't have a Lord ending. Also, you must have completed all of these other episodes. Go to talk. Monument to Peace. The motives behind many of Lothlorien's activities have long been a mystery. The attack on Golyat, a town on the island of Godash, chief among them. According to a statement made to the Bakram by Dark Knight Commander Balsafon von Rams, they planned the attack after learning a group of rebels conducting raids on Heim was hiding there. However, this information was later revealed to be false, and Lotus paid reparation to Golyat for the damage done during the attack. Now their true intentions have been revealed. Lothlorien conducted the raid without Bakram help, and not one, but several commanders were present. The Dark Knight Balsafon was among them, and some witnesses say they saw High Champion Tartaros as well. Even if armed militia were taking refuge there, it is questionable that so many Lothlorien elite would take part. Despite the many victims of the tragedy at Golyat, there was no record of rebels being captured. Though attempts were made to obtain such records after the war, documents listing the names of suspected rebels were never uncovered. This could mean but one thing. The Dark Knights knew from the start that no rebels were harbored there. So why would they commit so brutal an act? Lothlorien attacked Golyat after learning of the existence of a daughter born to King Dorgalawa, most likely through Regent Branton Morn. It is also thought that they had no intention of forming a long-term alliance with Branton and the Bakram. They acted under the pretense of eliminating rebel forces to conceal their true intentions. Yet after all their efforts, they were not able to locate the princess in the attack. Instead, they instilled a hatred of Lotus in the Wallister and created the hero of Golyat, Denham Pavel. 2 years have passed since the raid on Golyat. With the war at an end and Lothlorien now back in Lotus, peace has returned to Valeria. Golyat has recovered swiftly, and few traces of the war remain. It should not be long before Golyat regains its status as Oberon's Pearl. In the coming days, the unveiling of a monument will take place in the central plaza in Golyat. The monument was constructed at the behest of Princess Versailles to honor the memory of those who died in the attack. Remember how those precious lives brought the people of Valeria together. The Valerian Isles are now host to many visitors. We can but hope that those who see this new symbol of Golyat will take home with them a desire for peace. Then you have to head on over to Golyat to begin this quest.
Find anything, sister?
Not a thing. Someone came while we were gone. The house is as empty as a drum.
These things happen in times of war.
I know that, Vyce. We did our share of taking when we had nothing. Those were hard times. I remember once, during the rains, there was nothing to eat. You brought back a hare for us, Vyce. But it was going foul. I told you it wasn't fit for pigs to eat, let alone humans.
I still feel bad about that. But when you go out, you don't want to come home empty-handed. And the Bakram was still in Golyat. The only food to be had were their table scraps.
You shouldn't apologize, Vyce. Here you were, risking your hand or worse to get food, and all I could do was complain.
If I'd have known you were a princess, I'd have charged you triple for that fetid rabbit.
I wonder sometimes, what would have happened if the Dark Knights hadn't attacked Golyat that day? What would have become of us?
With that, we head to the Golyat Quayside. Let's give this battle a shot. Enemy is roughly level 70. Even a 5 level gap is difficult to surmount just sheer one-on-one battle-wise. So we will actually have to apply some thought to this fight.
Wait! He's just a child!
Our orders are to show no mercy.
But he knows nothing! If he's a partisan, it should be enough to take him captive.
Please, help! I've done nothing wrong.
Lord Winsorf, your orders?
The High Champion wants no witnesses.
Sir.
Some villagers still remain.
Who are they?
Looks like we finally flushed them out of hiding. Hark to me. These are the partisans who did the killing in Heim.
Almorican remnants? No, that's not possible.
I'm telling you, they're our enemy. Draw your sword, Volak.
I'm interpreting that as Endorus is either venting his frustration out on my party, or he's eager to redirect everyone's attention to killing the combatants rather than massacring civilians. Either way, this is just a hypothetical what-if scenario. Unfortunately, I don't have enough mana. What we need to do to get all of the dialogue on this map is take down 6 Templars.
Sister, what's wrong? You're trembling. Are you ill? We should leave.
No, I suffer no affliction. Only when I think back on what happened this day, even though I know we're not as we were then, it frightens me.
Courage, sister. We will not lose this fight. Think on why we are here.
You're right. We're not here to witness a tragedy. Thank you, Denham. A word from you was all I needed.
Wounding the enemy won't do you much good because most of them will have Mending Salve +1s, which is 75% health back. Now remember that 75% is basically as good as a full heal. That's the way I've always treated it, because you're not healing from 0 hit points. You're healing from whatever you have at that time, which is maybe 10-15% of your life. I pretty much see that as a full heal that takes less RT than one that actually gives 100% hit points back. You can see here that I took a lot of damage just from that counterattack. Probably don't need to get that close, we'll do it from here. Denham will be our main user for this battle in order to kill them outright without giving them a chance to heal. Everybody else can pretty much target one Templar. Thunderbird. This is the guy I hit with the dagger earlier. We'll hold off on killing him in case my army can get to him instead. I guess we will go in for Io, that's fine. Eat it. Here, what is it? Range of 4, isn't it, for the renewal? Don't have renewal ready yet to go yet. We have taken out, what is it, 3? A line of marksmen shooting that old man, only for him to be clubbed to death into the floor with a shield. Alright, next up. She can't walk through our characters. This maid will run over here to the garden. The old man, who is unlikely to survive, will run past that Templar. These characters will try to escape here, here, and here. Again, I don't think there's any reward for letting them escape. Even if you let all of them escape in the same map or same battle, nothing that I can tell happens. So instead of dragging you through that as a long video, I'm just gonna get dialogue and keep going. I'm gonna switch from my double daggers or double attack to this cudgel or something. Right, he's already got Fear on, but I might be able to inflict Breach by activating Fearful Impact. So I already know that I can't reap right now. I guess it didn't matter, I just slaughtered him anyways. It's fine. This is probably the only guy this group is going to take down.
You who would draw swords against the Dark Knights. You are yet a child. Throw down your weapon, and you may yet live.
How can you say that? After all the people, all the children you've just slain? If this is guilt, it comes far too late.
Too late? Am I too late? How could I let that child be slain? Has my oath to Lothlorien stained me so deeply?
I don't know why he's suddenly lamenting his choices. I'm not sure what he thought his orders were when he must have come here to destroy the town. Or how long he's been a Dark Knight commander. I mean, this after hanging around Oz for a little while, I think you know all you need to about the Dark Knights. We'll do the kiss tag team, or a kiss before moving, and then we can end up dragging themselves to Denim. Yeah, instead of having his double attack option, I think I'll just go more into the magic. His double attack option is there in case I don't have the mana, but I've got the 2 bards, I've got her magic staff, I've got all sorts of mana options. Okay, remember I still can't, I mean I could defeat them, but I don't want to defeat them until I get the dialogue. So we're just gonna hop on down and kill another Templar. We need 6, and when Andorus talks, that tells me I have at least 5. I mean, I could have had 6, but...
Ozma, what are you doing here? I thought you made for the South Village.
That's right. I was here too. Leading my men, together with Oz. I remember him throwing his dagger after a fleeing girl, like a man playing at darts. How I trusted in him. In Tartaros and Balsaphon. What a fool I was. Volak and Doris! Enough of this slaughter! Return to Vidok!
What are you saying, Ozma? We've received no such orders.
There are no partisans here. This slaughter is senseless. Tartaros deceives us, his own commanders. I will not play a pawn in his game.
What game? What are you talking about? Perhaps it is time for the daughter of House Glacius to be taught some manners.
Now that was actually what I consider Ozma's dialogue, because that happens on her turn. Volak has dialogue with Vyce, and that should be the last one, I believe.
These children fight better than our foot soldiers. Who are they?
Didn't expect a ragtag bunch of runts on a backwater island to put up an honest fight, eh? How could you? You think your night soil smells sweet as flowers? Well, you're wrong.
I'll take your words as the challenge they are, runt. Remorse will not haunt me when you lie bleeding at my feet.
Well, you're wrong. Yeah, you tell him, Vyce. Either Andorus or Volak, or even both of them at the same time, that all gives you the same dialogue. We just need it to be Denim's turn. He's not even in the list anywhere. And we'll keep moving forward in case that makes any difference, which I don't think it would. But I'd hate to lose the map. This is my 3rd take. The first take, I brought in a whole army, and it took a long time. The second take, I brought in just 4 people. That also took a long time. So this time, I brought in a bunch of fairies to help Denim move faster. It's not enough to do substantial damage, but I guess I could start pinging at him. Okay, I stand corrected. She certainly got a lot of damage out of that. Wow, okay.
Honduras, this does not go well. We withdraw.
Hells! Why had we not heard such forces were left on this island?
This changes nothing. They'll simply return with a greater army. We need to go farther back.
With the Golyat Quayside complete, we now head on to Golyat South Village.
Stunning. Simply stunning. Your eyes enchant me. I would take you back to Lotus, and yet I already have slaves to spare. You don't want to be a slave, do you? In Lotus, we possess the means to preserve a corpse as fresh as the day its soul departed. I'll just take your head back with me.
Oh, would you stop, Oz? I swear, sometimes you make me right ill.
Don't interfere, sister. I'm just getting to the good part. Look, now you've made me waste a perfectly good trophy. The ichor must be injected while the heart still beats.
Oz, there.
Save the villagers first, and focus attacks on the Dark Knight captains!
That's no local garrison. But I've not heard of any Almorican remnants in this town.
I'm no Barbus. I dislike needless conflict.
Yeah, even though defeating the Knight Captains ends the battle and technically you save all the villagers by doing so, it doesn't really count as far as getting the dialogue, of course. We need to defeat 5 Templars to unlock all of the talks, and Catiua would speak once one of the villagers has escaped. Thankfully, in this particular map, all the villagers, their escape path is right here. It's not scattered all over the map like before. This time, this lady here, she's the hardest to rescue if I wanted to rescue 100% of the villagers, not that it's super necessary.
Oz, I did not think I would ever meet you again.
Huh? I've 2 sisters now? What sorcery is this?
Lower your sword, Oz. There is no need for us to fight. I say this for your own benefit. Leave Golyat at once. Take the Abuna now, and you will lose your life 1 year hence. Make a different choice, and you may yet live to a ripe old age.
Such prophecies sound far less dire when it's you saying them, sister. Me die in a year?
Don't listen to her, Oz. She is not me. Begone from my sight, foul thing. Begone!
I cannot say it will be easy cutting a woman, or fiend, or whatever you are, with the aspect of my own sister. But the thought of seeing that beautiful face twist with pain. Ah, now that stirs the blood. I wonder, will you cry with her voice? This could be more enjoyable than I imagined. And I imagine much.
You would think that this timeline's Ozma would have something to say about that. Now, it's feasible that I don't end up with enough mana for any of their fairies to do a kiss, even after doing the song. Because the song doesn't necessarily guarantee enough mana on its own, and they might not score a meditate on their own. I want to go too far. Let's see here. I could go here and then 2 more. So 2 more for where I'm at. There. Can I get them both? No, I don't think there's anything I could do that could get both of them. So I'll just have to cast 2 different spells here then. It took him 3 playthroughs of leveling up for Goth to be able to do that much damage.
Oh, you fight well for provincial rabble. Or perhaps this is merely the eagerness of a first battle. Why risk your lives to save these swine hovels anyway?
You attack our homes, you attack our families, and you expect us not to fight you with every measure of our strength? I would ask you in turn, how can you take the lives of these people? They're not even soldiers!
Let's see which fairy's up first. You. I don't think it'd heal her. No, it doesn't heal her. Worth a shot.
Look at this. People fleeing for their lives. Corpses everywhere. Children, girls.
Never seen a battle before, have you?
Battle? No. This is a simple massacre. A slaughter. Does Lothlorien require a certain degree of bloodthirst before they let you command?
Bloodthirst? Nothing so crude. I derive far more pleasure from hearing the screams of those who yet live.
Oz! Enough of this mummery. One day you'll challenge a greater fool than yourself and pay the price.
Ha! The sheepdog barks and the cur obeys. So crumbles the gates of House Glacius.
Clearly, you know who we are, but who are you? I look forward to slicing the truth out of you, one cut at a time. Don't worry, I won't kill you. Not all at once.
Ah. We need to try to get these people out of the way so the villagers can move. You're next, so no further than like right around there. He's an archer, so there's not too much point in trying to chase him down right now. Might as well continue to liquefy these guys first. Oh, wrong move. I noticed just as I finished thinking that this section here didn't look right. Okay, I don't need to keep doing the kissing. I've killed all the Templars. We just need to let the villagers escape. I believe you only need one to get Catiua to speak. So we'll just go chill for a minute. Actually, why don't we go ahead and grab that skill card? I was hoping that she would go the other direction, that's why I didn't run golf forward. Oh, you know what? Wait, actually, I probably can't kiss them, and it might even count as an attack. Can she attack me in the water? Yeah, she probably could.
I rejoiced that night when Denham and I were saved. Even though my father was taken, I rejoiced. I knew he was not my true father. Why shed tears over someone who does not share your blood? It was enough that we were alive, sister and brother. So I thought. But I was mistaken. There is someone to mourn every death. Whether blood binds them or not, someone mourns. I tire of mourning. I would not see such sights again. I fight to save them all. To the end, I fight!
Back to the van. We must reform our lines.
Forced to retreat by children. Ah, shed a tear for ours, ladies. He's fallen on hard times.
We need to go further back. We can't change history from here.
What, no linen slops? Unbelievable! Golyat Sailors Way. To give you context, this will be an emotional battle for Vyce.
Oi, who are you lot? Spoiling for a fight, are we?
Oh, this man smells of swill. If you can call it a man.
He's so deep in his cups, he can't even see the black of our steel.
Come on, I'll take all of you on. Send you running with a shiv in your ass.
Oh, Vyce. Oh.
Father!
No, Vyce! They'll kill you! Run! To the church! Run! Go!
Father!
Who are they? Our report said nothing of Almoricans garrisoned here.
Sellswords, most like. Paid for protection. I welcome it. These civilians cut far too easily.
I thought you'd say something of the sort, Barbas.
The AI doesn't really know how to navigate around you, so you want to move off of the cobblestone if you wish for them to survive.
I've returned. Father, it must have been cold on the stone, in the falling snow. Not that you deserved more. I couldn't have picked a worse father. But my father you were. Now, you can watch me as I save Golyat.
trying to think if I want to blast these two. Probably not. Start with over here. One, two, three, four. Let's see, yeah, if I... Well, maybe I can reach him from here? No. Alright, we'll just have to come back for him later. Clean up the nearby ones first, then. This one will 100% block this guy. And we've seen that this guy is already blocking that person over there.
Vyce, are you all right?
Far better than I imagined I would be. Though, I could live without those dark nights.
I do not want you risking your life unnecessarily.
You're unusually concerned for my health today, Catiua.
I just don't want to see you running off, blood gone to your head, only to get it chopped off. There is much you must do in the days to come.
I know. I'm not so enthralled with myself as that. Though it is only me who can avenge my father now. I will give those dark nights their due, sooner or later.
Of course, she doesn't do enough damage to kill one on her own. But it's still considerable damage. she can reach that dirt tile. Okay, one ahead of the dirt tile. I could strike him from here. I could also strike the other one. Let's give this a shot.
What are you doing here, Ozma? The operation's only just begun.
I'm surprised to see so much pillaging already. By your orders, no doubt, Martin. I'm sure Barbas is otherwise occupied, fashioning a mountain from the slain. Simple bloodshed and rapine was ever the ultimate goal for both of you.
We're here to find partisans. I know that much at least. What I don't know, because you've not answered me, is why you're here, Ozma.
I came to kill two insufferably idiotic men before they could damage the reputation of Lodis even further.
They put up more of a fight than I expected. Now this is battle. Hewing these burgers was about as challenging as chopping firewood.
Talk your bold talk while you can. If you do not wish to suffer more losses, cease your attack and leave here at once.
Who's bold now? The child tastes blood once and fancies himself a great warrior.
Let the child fancy what he wants, Barbas. I tire of keeping up with your headstrong lust for battle.
You're lucky if you can hang on to my coattails, you simpering pansy.
Okay, that is all the dialogue. I lost count when I was doing my initial rehearsals, but I think it was about 7 Templars you need to kill in order to get all of the speech bubbles. And I'd say I did a pretty good job saving the people as well. I will, of course, take down the Templar leaders at this time. I will do 240. And Denham's turn is right after this, so it doesn't... We'll just... Well, what if he doesn't have enough damage? And this is the way I'm interpreting it, but when you see the next cutscene, I believe Denham is still traveling back in time, so Mardum and Barbas and all the others that he's fought will still not have met Denham by that point. It's like a different timeline. Alright, it's a good thing I used Catiua to help out with that. Vyce is up next. It's really actually very fitting for Vyce to give the finishing blow on this one. Not that he needs fearful impact on it, but it'll guarantee an actual hit rather than a parry or something. 618, well, we might do better with... He's Earth, so yeah, this will do it. Oh, hold on, let me back up a little bit. Can I do it from here? From the roof? Very good. Good job, Vyce.
Blast! I'll not let these hedge knights drive me from the field.
No, Barbas! Our operation's only just begun. Think on it. There may be other forces lying in ambush. We must first report to Balzavon and the High Champion.
I've marked your face well.
Further back. Oh, I remember the place.
Linen slops. Okay, we have cleared up the preliminary warm-up of the enemy forces. Now it's time for the main event, Golyat North Village. There is a secret condition for this. It's not one of these bonus objectives. If you deploy only these three, and you defeat every enemy on the map that isn't the target leader before defeating the target leader, you can kill him. Otherwise, he shift stones out of there.
Snow?
Odd to see snowfall in these parts. I had heard the weather here was clement.
With the chill setting in, there will be few on the streets. An excellent opportunity to ferret out these partisans.
Why ferret when we can smoke them out? Set fire to the place.
What was that?
I said set fire to the town. We'll be here till morning if we have to search every house. The Bakram will be arriving at midday. Best to burn the place to the ground if we're going to be finished by then.
Yeah, but that's...
You begin to irritate me, Lord Winsolf. Take your men ahead to the rendezvous point. Now go!
Let's move, old man. I'll be behind, making sure you keep the pace.
Yes, sir.
Who are they? They're coming into town.
Denham, quickly! Find Vyce's father!
Right.
I have to tell father. Come to the church as soon as you're able.
You watch yourself, sister.
Hmm? Who was that?
This is where it all started. I was here and all I could do was watch, powerless as they tore my life apart. But I'm not so powerless this time.
It's ridiculous that, given the giant gap between the two, Denham and Vyce fail to find Vyce's father before Barbas does. But alright, he's probably going to be at a bar. Also, sadly for Vyce, he does not get a costume change. Everyone else does. We are going to go ahead and eat a Fruit of the Seraph, which adds an impressive whopping 59 RT. This will allow Denham to move at the speed of another character. What I mean by this is, if, let's say that there's 70 RT between Denham moving and Catiua moving, the enemy could very well do a Mending Salve +1, healing themselves back up to basically full. Now, out of the 5 or so takes I've done of this, and I only have to restart after the first couple turns because they defeat Catiua pretty badly, out of the 5 or so takes, one of my coral harps went from snowy to clear, skipping cloudy entirely. And it's hard to tell. Only way to really know for sure is to open it up. Open up the menu. It's still night. Just not snowy or cloudy night this time. Well, now it's as bright and as clear as it's going to get. It'll be good for recording. I didn't do this on the previous maps because I didn't want to... I knew that I was still dragging things out by trying to fish the dialogue out of everybody by fulfilling all conditions. But on the bright side, on this map, there are no conditions to worry about because I'm going to do that dialogue on a different take. And on this take, we are defeating Lancelot Tartaros here and now. So if a guy shows up, I can blast his head off. Normally, for example, boss 1 has 2 conversations, and I would need to field 2 different people and defeat a certain number of Templars for each one. I don't have to worry about that right now. He can just die. Let me think here. I guess I'll fruit to this. Yeah, why not? Vyce is having a lot of trouble getting his meditate to happen, even on the previous attempts. I find that he ends up with no mana, so he does nothing. One of the reasons why I can splurge on the Fruit of the Seraphs as well is because it's the last challenge. I don't think there's going to be anything to record after this. I didn't really think I'd kill him. That's why I needed Denon to be closer to Catiua in terms of RT. Unfortunately, I still don't think I can kill him right now. Go for that guy. Killing that Templar outright also gets rid of an extra mending salve that they might otherwise have. Everybody's carrying about 1 mending salve, and I don't think that was that one that handed it over to Barbas. Barbas is also going to be somewhat inept right now because Vyce is wearing the sticky set. So he's probably going to turn around. He might not. He might decide that he's close enough to hit Denim with a long-range finishing move, because his Hammer Crush Petrification ability does actually have some range on it. His finishing move is the second most dangerous ability. The first most dangerous is Ozma's Charm ability. Now, neither of which has resulted in making me restart. The only thing that's made me restart is Catiua taking so much damage she has to flee the battle. Even if I was okay with that, I wouldn't be able to get... I believe, and I don't know for sure, because I hadn't pushed past it, but I believe that if one of the characters runs away from battle, you cannot kill the target leader. With a combination of critical card and magic up card, we should be able to kill Ozma in one go. Barbas is a different story because he's Earth, and Earth is strong against lightning.
Father, forgive me. Glory to Lodis.
Now, normally Vyce would have been able to help kill Barbas, but we didn't get a meditate, so just have to deal with it.
Looking at it now, it's obvious how unusual this whole thing was. I mean, 7 officers of the Dark Knights sent to attack a tiny port village. That's an awful lot of muscle to put towards something like this. Tartaros understood. He knew that Golyat was key to the Dark Knight's plans. And now we're here, right in the middle of it. We have to win.
Alright, let me think here. There's a lot clustered around. Let's do it. Let's go for sheer damage at this point. Doing lots of extra random damage all over the place is good for making them waste their mending salves. That's the cleric. So we'll probably go for him first, out of this group. Unfortunately, I can't reach that. I can reach these. I could also just stand in the way right here. That would work actually really well, I think. And we'll Thunderbird him, and that will totally destroy him. Let's see here. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna try for it. It's a lot of extra risk, but I just need about 2 hits to hit the guy in the middle. There we go.
How could I have underestimated them so gravely? I die of shame, if not by my wounds.
Remember, I have had to restart this about 6 times, so there have been times where I made those kind of gambles and immediately had to restart because it didn't pay off. Not because I was frustrated with it and didn't have recourse to chariot it. No. It's because immediately following that risky maneuver, I paid for the consequences of that maneuver, and that generally means Catiua died. Well, not died. When Vyce or Catiua reach 0 hit points, which I believe is a matter of them joining your party, not a matter of this map, when they reach 0 hit points, they flee. I say it's probably a matter of them joining your parties because you cannot dismiss them. So you probably can't even get them killed either. They're that important to the story, I guess. $7, that's probably way too much. Wait, help. You have a range of 2 to 3. 1, 2, 3. You can hit me from there. I don't want to get hit by that spell. So I guess we'll just keep trying to back up. What if yeah, let's enfeeble. I think that would do something, right? What's the range on this? Oh, that's pretty good range. I can't heal that off. Okay, they could have petrified him.
It's all right. They're tough, but not so tough they won't crack.
Not only do they stand their ground, but we're taking damage. How could the presence of a force this strong have been overlooked until now? Perplexing that their commander appears to be a youth, but more perplexing still is their ability. This could well shift the balance of power between the clans. Something is exceedingly odd about this.
want that, but I don't want to get devolved. So maybe it would just be best to get it over with. I don't think he can devolve you more than once a battle. What devolve does is it lowers your level by 10. And unfortunately for them, Denim's stats don't necessarily come from level ups. It'll hurt, I'm sure. But most of his stats came from cards, or not, I always call them cards. I mean, I guess there are green cards. Came from charms from the Palace of the Dead.
The Knights Lothlorien attacked our town to find my father. No, to find me. The Wheel of Fortune began to turn for us here. And now we can change fate. We can save so many from death.
I think I'll be able to kill a couple this way. Let's go for it. I can hit the top one 4 times. Hop down and grab that. I have the feeling that if it was my AI, they would have just sent those guys to attack the enemy and let my wounded die. So there's the apocalypse. Oh, he missed. I didn't even think about that. Denim has a really high avoidance rate. I can block this off, but it's probably not necessary, though there's really no other cards to get right now that I want, so we'll go ahead and block that. You might be able to reach me. That's fine. Do I need that at all? No. Now let's go and back up. We'll probably need to back up eventually anyways. If I do that, I lose my crit card. He's got enough cards to be scarily lethal to the Dark Knights. Fortunately, he didn't kill any of them, and they'll probably Mending Salve it away, but that's a lot of Mending Salves I gotta spin now. As far as Mending Salves go, they're probably on their last ones. It's not that I've been keeping track or anything like that, it's just that I know that these Dark Templars have been around for a while, right? So, it's not like they're getting new ones. Okay. Oh, that's not good. I was just seeing the damage. I can kill those two right behind Venom very easily. Good, huddle up. And we get Lucky Star, Reflection, things like that to activate. Let's see what my damage is for this. If it's not anything, we'll probably just heal instead. What's my damage be? Oh, that's still nice. Oh, they would cry if I did that. Let's go ahead and just do it this way. We'll need to hit Barbus. Oh, wrong spell. It's fine. I meant to cast the Thunderbird spell. No wonder the damage value looks so high. I guess it would have turned out the same either way, because they both mending salved themselves. Alright, this should spell death for those two right here. There we go.
Just my luck to die in this backwater.
How is it possible that these nobodies have defeated me?
I think I started recording all this stuff around 3 p.m. It's 7 p.m. right now. So I know that it's looking very easy. I get that. You're not seeing all the failures it took me to get to this point. I'm not even sure that I can get across this lake because I've never done this part before. I'm just assuming that they can teleport onto the islands. Remember, I have to kill Tartaros last. That means he's the only one I have to watch out for. I should be able to kill both of these guys, right? Yeah. Assuming I pick the right spell, which it is. Thunderbird. One more to go.
I struck a devil's bargain with Lotus. I waste my blood on this lot. Too much remains to be done.
First, I gotta check, do you have Reflection on? You do, so there's no point casting Paradigm Shift on you.
I underestimated my foe, to my sorrow. Forgive me, High Champion, but I must retreat.
Yes, he does say retreat, but he immediately slumps to the floor, so I'm assuming his retreat was in failure. Alright, so I got devolved. But he's the last one, so should be a cinch. Do I want to wound him first? I don't know if he has any dialogue if I wound him. I mean, he can't do anything else to me. Let's try wounding him just in case, because I want to have to do this again in case there does turn out to be dialogue. Because he has dialogue if you wound him when you have the full party. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I forgot about that. I'm not used to having to deal with my own reflection. Okay, no dialogue. Lancelot, been nice knowing ya.
You're not from this spoke on the wheel, are you, boy? This history is written, but in another tale. Victory may yet be ours.
Father.
You, Hoberim, what are you doing here?
Stopping your schemes, Balsifon. I will not permit you to claim innocent lives to satisfy base ambition.
What I do for Lodis. Clearly you fail to understand, nor do you seem to value the life I gave you. Very well. I will finish what I started and put you out of your misery. It is the least I can do for my brother. 2 Ozmas? Then what vile sorcery is this?
I am Ozma of House Glacius in truth, but I am not the Ozma you know. I know everything, Balsifon. I know why you are here and who you and the High Champion truly are.
What are you talking about?
Go on, deceiving your companions, deceiving Lodis if you wish. But know that all will be revealed in due time. And when the other me, standing there, realizes the truth, she will surely turn her blade against you.
A holy knight of Zenobia. Could he have followed us here? No. We would have heard something of this before now, surely.
Dark Knight Lancelot. I did not expect to find you here, but I cannot say I am displeased. Your folly ends now.
So it is you. Our whisperers and farseers have been asleep at their posts, it seems. What is this? The Zenobian Knight? A second Ozma? I refuse to believe they're mere conjurings. Could it be that they've ridden ahead upon the wheel and seen our fated destination? That would account for their knowledge and strength. You're not from this spoke on the wheel, are you, boy? This history is written, but in another tale. Victory
may yet be ours.
Father. Father! Someone comes! They're here! We must flee!
Huh? No, I can handle this. You must wait inside.
But, Father!
Trust me, son. I am in no danger. Welcome home, Denham.
Father.
You've put on some muscle. You look well. You look like a man.
All is done as you asked. My sister is Queen of Valeria, and all those who wished Valeria harm have been driven from our shores.
That is good news.
Father, I'm sorry. I could not save you. But I did all you asked. For you. I did all I could.
Then you have done well, Denham. But you did not do it for me. You have your own aspirations now. Follow them. They do me proud.
Father! Father, all is done.
You really leaving, Denham?
If I stay on this island, I'll only be in my sister's way.
In my way? Not at all.
As long as there are people who consider my presence as a count against the Queen, I'd best remain absent.
Those blasted nobles sprang up like toadstools after a shower when the war ended.
Besides, I made a promise to Sir Lancelot and Canopus. I am to visit them in Zenobia. But I will return to Valeria and put what I learn abroad to good use.
I understand, Denham. I will await your return. As long as it takes, I will wait.
Leave the protection of the Queen to me, then. I'll guard her with my life.
Well, Vyce, how noble.
Don't jest, Catiua. You know I've always looked out for you.
It's a relief to know you're in good hands. I was never worried.
As well you shouldn't be. I'm more concerned about living up to our parents' expectations.
Go, Denham. Learn. And bring back lots of stories to tell over our cups.
Aye, that I will. I look forward to telling you much. So, what's after your coronation, sister? A wedding, perhaps?
Yes. Very important for the monarch to have a family. Lend stability to the land.
Stop that, the both of you. I'll keep my own counsel on that matter. Thank you very much.
Dearest Denham, by the time you read this, we will be crossing the Oberro Sea.
I was unable to help you as I would have liked. And yet, I would not trade my time spent with you for the world. Before the coronation, before we leave this island, there is something I would have you know. And I will tell you, despite my brother's protestations. When Serene dwelt within me, I dreamt many dreams. Dreams of wars, most terrible. I saw a war between peoples in the distant past. I saw Dorgalawa's Great War too. And your war. I lived them all in dreams. Perhaps the dreams sprang from her memories, or perhaps they were merely the fancies of an unmoored mind. But I believe what I saw to be true. There is one that remains with me most. It was not a vision of wars past, but of wars future. Though I did not understand it at the time I dreamt it, its meaning is clear to me now. As our choices in the past affect the future, you have given us more choice than we've ever had in what is to come. We make haste now for Zenobia, ere the wheel can turn against us. Though I do not know if we will succeed, anything is better than sitting upon our hands.
Ah, a ship, crew, even supplies. I cannot begin to thank you.
It was the least I could do. Without your aid, these islands might never have known peace.
We merely gave you the slight push that was required. It was you who ended the war and built order from the ashes.
Then thank you for your words, Sir Lancelot.
Ah, I like an honest response. You gave this piece every effort. I hope you continue to do so.
I will.
Brother, stop talking like that. Someone might mistake you for a wise man.
Hey, what's that now? Best shut your beak, sister, or they'll know you for the wiseacre you are.
Oh, no one will mistake Canopus for a wise man. He has all of the age and none of the wisdom. Ha!
You too now? Don't go mistaking your whiskers for wisdom, old man.
Aw, isn't Cantaloupe cute when his feathers get ruffled?
What?
It's fine that wings stop growing older in appearance, as long as they don't forget to grow up.
All right, now look here. Is that any way to talk to your brother? You can sit in the stern, young lady.
A living riddle. The looks of youth, the spirit of a codger, and the heart of a spoiled child.
Oh, that does it. Next one who says anything holds a very personal conversation with my fist.
But Cantaloupe, we think it's sweet.
And if you call me Cantaloupe one more time, I swear... Ha!
Well, it's time we made for Zenobia. We will meet again, Denham.
In Zenobia, I hope.
Kashua, I regret we will not be able to attend the coronation. May peace and glory favor the Valerian Isles.
Thank you, sir. Please extend my eternal friendship to King Tristan.
Vyce, I have no doubt you will play a vital role in making sure these two succeed. May your friendship endure the ages.
If I've learned anything, it will.
Farewell.
May the Father favor Valeria in days to come.
If you should ever need our help, send word and we will come swiftly.
And we'll come to visit as well. I expect a full tour of the Isles.
I'll be visiting too. There's nothing I enjoy more than a meeting of old friends.
Denim, Catiua, Vyce, health and fortune to you all.
Health and fortune.
I will fight for my homeland, and for your Valeria, as will my brother, Sir Lancelot, and Sir Warren, to the death, if need be. You can run from war, but you will never escape it. It is your fate. You must appreciate the moment, Denim. Else you will have no joy, now or ever. Yoria Wolf.
New title earned, One-Eyed Night Slayer. This is the final challenge in the game. Defeated Sir Lancelot, High Champion of the Dark Knights of Lotus. If you're looking for more great gameplay, be sure to check out our other playlists and find the one that's perfect for you. When you're looking at my homepage, all you have to do is scroll to any of the sections you'd like to see and click on that category. And waiting right there for you are playlists categorized as strategy, open world, role-playing, action, hack and slash, and visual novel. So what are you waiting for? Let's get gaming! Thank you so much for making it to the end of this video and the playlist of Tactics Ogre Reborn. Together, we have saved Valeria in all 3 timelines. I'll see you in the next series.